What's the hot one?
I don't know.
The hot one with the boobies? Definitely not Frogan.
No, Frogan's ugly.
Yeah, she has
I said it here.
characteristics.
I said it here. She's ugly.
Wow, you're so fucking brave. Caleb Hammer, who seems to be coming up a lot lately, probably because he goes after iDubbbz and people really like that, to me is an example of somebody who we got to watch out for our confirmation bias around, because it's fun to make fun of iDubbbz and Anissa, right? But some people who are doing it are not the best people. In my opinion, Caleb is kind of one of those, specifically because he is totally fine shitting on women, which I do not like. I do not like that about him. And today he got ratioed by a woman for calling her ugly. So here is what happened. So this girl, Allie, posted a tweet and said, I might have to get one of these. It seems to repel all the most irritating males. I don't know what it was, but he got mad because she wants to repel men. And basically he's saying here, like, oh, you already do repel men. Like, why are you defending... Hang on, let me make sure you can see his whole thing. Why are you invested in defending all men? Like, that's just a weird thing to do, right? So he's like, yeah, whatever, you're fucking ugly, right? And then she says, she gets a picture of him and says, oh, my high BMI amigo, I would not play that game. She's like, you're fucking fat and ugly too. I loved this. Mostly because I think that Caleb deserved a little humbling. I tried to watch one of his videos. It was the first one I'd ever seen, and it was about Casey Tron, and I was like trying to get caught up on everything that was happening with Casey Tron. I heard that he was like a financial person and does like financial shit. So I was like, oh, maybe he'll have something interesting to say. Kind of along the same, I was on the same trajectory as checking out what Legal Mindset is about, right? Like, oh, okay, he's covering the lawsuits, so let me check into him. And then I find out he's, you know, into fucking sex tourism and taking advantage of women and shitting on feminism, right? So I go over to Caleb's channel, and in the Casey Tron video, he talks about Frogan at two different parts, and he's just really, the first one Islamophobic, and then in the second one is just cruel, just flat out cruel, and also lets the guy who's with him be mean to her. And I will say over and over again, I will give liberal women, progressive women, leftist women a zillion chances. I will give them a lot of chances to prove they are cool, right? So to me, I'm never going to allow men specifically to shit on a woman, specifically a leftist or progressive or liberal woman. I'm just not here for it, right? I don't have to agree with Frogan on everything. I don't have to agree that, you know, she hopes soldiers get PTSD. I don't have to agree that she hates Ethan, and you know, with the choices that she's made. But I also do not need to support the fact that there are multiple men just like making fun of her on this show, right? So here is Caleb being a little bit racist, or I guess Islamophobic.
From him and infringing on copyright. So he sued Denims, Casey Tron, and I think the one lady that gets no views and wears, you know, turban.
Frogan.
The one, first of all, there's a cut there, so what the fuck did he cut out? But he says the one lady that gets no views and wears a turban.
And I think the one lady that gets no views and wears, you know, turban.
Frogan.
She says a hijab, shout out to her. But I also want to know what he cut out here.
And I think the one lady that gets no views and wears, you know, turban.
Frogan.
And this guy is also very mean and misogynistic here.
Frogan.
Yeah. So sued them.
All right, so there's that piece of him just being like, who's that girl that wears the fucking turban? What year is it? I don't care how much you don't like someone. You don't need to do that. I don't care that she's not, I don't know anything about her actual religious background or whether she practices or not, and I don't need to. I'm not here to police how Frogan shows up in the world. It's not my place to be like, you aren't Muslim enough. So to me, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what her relationship is to Islam. If she wants to wear a fucking hijab, she can and she should. This is the kind of shit that we need to weed out of the people we agree with, who are, in the Ethan camp. Because this is the kind of shit that makes Hassan's accusations of Islamophobia valid. Is when we signal boost people like this, who say shit like this. So that's one. That was the first one where I was like, what the fuck? And, like, if you are using an online feud or something to just, like, be racist, be Islamophobic, be homophobic, be misogynistic, then you're lazy. Like, that's a fucking lazy thing to do. And I'm not here for it. And I just want to be clear about that. Frogan and I do not see eye to eye on a lot of stuff, but I'm not going to sit and let somebody say this shit about her. Here's the other clip. They're talking about Casey Tron, but Frogan and Denham's both come up, and they actually both get objectified in different ways in one breath.
He did.
It felt like he wanted to receive.
We'll watch that. He did kind of hint to helping these people. Maybe he's helping Frogan and the other one.
Because Frogan's one of his one of his mods, isn't?
What's the hot one?
I don't know.
The hot one with the boobies? Definitely.
The hot one with the boobies, first of all, is how he refers to Denham's. And then he just shits on Frogan in the next breath.
Like one of his mods, isn't?
What's the hot one?
I don't know.
The hot one with the boobies?
Is he straight? Honestly, him objectifying a woman very much surprised me. All right, we're not going to speculate. I just didn't. When I heard that, I was shocked as a gay person because I thought we were family. But then to hear him like be gross about a woman, I was like, oh, maybe I read that wrong.
Or like one of his mods, isn't?
What's the hot one?
I don't know.
The hot one with the boobies? Definitely not Frogan.
Frogan's ugly.
Yeah, she has.
I said it here.
Characteristics.
I said it here. She's ugly.
Wow, you're so fucking brave, sir. Right? And that's when I pulled out of this video. How far in is this? I got 12 minutes in. I was like, nope. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yeah, I'm very glad that he got ratioed today for shitting on a woman because he seems to do that a lot now. I don't know why, but yeah, you shouldn't use disagreements with people as an outlet for you being gross based on things that people can't change about themselves. I just wanted to share that because I am seeing him get some attention in our community, and I just want you to know what he's saying and the way he says stuff because I do not co-sign it. I like legal mindset. I do not feel like I need to get any information from someone who treats women this way, even women they disagree with. No, thank you. No, thank you.